Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Welcome everybody. I'm always excited to be here. As always, it was another fun-filled week. I don't know what else to say besides that. I feel like I have a lot to talk about tonight, but before we do that, if you are new here and just coming to this live for the very first time, I do have subscriber mode on, so you have to be a subscriber of 5 minutes before you can join the chat. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can participate, or if you just want to hang back and watch, you're more than welcome to as well. Also, everybody on the way in, don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. It is one of the best ways of helping my channel. So I put it in the title of this video, so I know I was teasing everybody. Hey Sarah, how are you? I knew I was teasing everybody with where I'm going, and I am traveling. But before I do that, I'm just going to say hi to everybody real quick. Do you like that little cliffhanger right there? So, hey Josh, how are you? You did beat Thomas. I think that's like a first ever. And that's actually funny, Thomas. I was here before Kim. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that one. So, hey, Bud Soda, how are you? Sarah is here. Hey, Tony, what's going on? Chelsea, how are you? So Josh nailed it right on the head. So I am traveling to Denver, Colorado. I am so super excited. I am flying in on Friday. I am really trying to be there for the Para Rodeo Town Hall Summit. So I will definitely be there depending on flight and kind of how worn out I am. We're going to kind of take it from there, but that's kind of my plan. I do plan on live streaming from the event. There's just going to be so much going on. I'm just really excited to be there. I'm excited to finally meet a lot of people in person. I've been doing so many of these lives with so many amazing content creator, and even in videos, like you get to see so many people through an actual computer. But I know, Sarah, I can't wait to meet you too. And I can't wait to meet Tony and Steve. And, I think that's the most exciting part out of all this. Like, I feel like we're always getting to know each other through a camera. And over the past couple years that at least I've been doing it, I guess because of pandemic and everything else that was happening, it's really exciting to, put actual faces with actual people. And hi, Pedro, how are you? Hey, Nugs, what's going on? A whole bunch of fun people are here tonight. So I'm just really excited to finally get to meet everybody and really see everybody, get to know everybody. So Pedro, drinks are on you. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm just really excited to just get there. I've never been to out west, so this is actually even more exciting. The most west I've been is Pennsylvania, I believe. I went up to Toronto, Canada in high school. So is that? No, I don't think that's more west. But anyway, so if anybody is going to Colorado, I hope to meet you guys all there. Yes, Steve, we will meet. Call me, and we'll discuss whatever you want me to talk about. But so you're so funny. So that is my exciting news. I was trying to tease you guys as much as possible. Members found out a day or so ago. So that's what I have going on. Other exciting news. I am So, Josh, you'll be in Atlantic City. You're going to be in Atlantic City without me. You were just complaining to me about Jersey Shore traffic, and you're going to Atlantic City. I don't know. And sorry, I'm not going to Pennsylvania. That was Josh's guess on where I'm going. I'm like, why would I go to Pennsylvania when I can drive there? So anyway, and no, I am not taking all that luggage. Oh, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. So yeah, that's my exciting news. So no, not all that luggage. I saw like the pink, I saw the pink luggage online. I'm like, okay, that's the picture I'm going to use. But no, that is not, oh, sorry. That's not my luggage. But anyway, so other exciting news, I finalized my contest. So if you guys have been with me for a while now, if you haven't, I am a huge Christmas fanatic. Huge Christmas fanatic. I put my Christmas tree up in October, yeah. So Christmas in July has been fun because I've been watching Christmas movies nonstop, and those cheesy Christmas movies that I absolutely love. But that's not what this is about. So I finalized my contest, and we are going to have a Christmas in July contest next week. Oh, Sarah, you are too kind. Thank you so much. I am so excited to meet you too. So we're going to have a Christmas in July contest. It's going to be on next Wednesday's live. So everybody come back and to next week's live. I am so excited. I'm going to be giving away 2 prizes, one for subscriber and one for my members. So if you're not a member and you want a chance to win twice, you can always join the membership. But there is just a couple of rules. Obviously, you have to be present on the live stream in order to win for the contest. You have to be a subscriber. In order to win the contest, to win the member contest, you have to be a member. And then also you have to be a member up until the time that I actually send you the prize. And you also have to be comfortable with giving me your information so I can send you the prizes that I will be giving away. So we're going to have some Christmas fun next week. I am just really excited. I just love spreading some holiday cheer to everybody. So that's going to be my way of spreading some holiday cheer since we're halfway to Christmas. Can you believe it? We're there already. Oh, I feel like these years are just like literally flying by. So, hey, Marion, how are you? So you're a big Christmas fan too? I'm telling you, I've been binge watching Christmas in July movies. It's been so much fun. So yeah, you know what, Steve? My husband would probably, actually no, he's just as much as a Christmas fanatic as I am. We're a match made in heaven. But I was thinking about putting the Christmas tree up in July, but I didn't want to confuse my daughter with putting up a Christmas tree in July. But yes, I'm just a huge Christmas fanatic. So anyway, I almost did, but that's a lot of work for a couple of weeks. But anyway, yeah, it is cheesy, but so much fun. I've been enjoying every single minute of all those new movies that have been coming out every Saturday. And I've been also taping a couple of my Christmas classics on Hallmark too. But anyway, hey Sheila, what's going on? No, Christopher, I still need to work on getting a PO box. I kind of put it on a burner for half a second because when I went to my post office, the PO boxes were all used up and I would have had to go to a different town to get a PO box. So I will try to work on that before Christmas time, but I promise I will continue to work on it. So anyway, so those are 2 exciting things that are happening. On top of that, I know I talked about this twice this week. If you guys are in New Jersey or even New York City, this is the closest Solo has actually come to New Jersey. It's officially in New Jersey in one town. It's Newark. But if you are in Newark or New York City, the smart scheduling and the pay guarantee launched in those 2 cities. So that is actually pretty awesome. So if you're not signed up for Solo, and guys, this is the thing about Solo. And when Bryce was here, God, a couple months ago, this is the thing. If you want pay guarantee and the smart scheduling to come to your area, you need to get as many people signed up, because that's how they actually get their data to put smart scheduling in a city near you. So the more people that sign up around your area, the more likely it is to come to your area. So I love Solo. So if you haven't signed up for Solo, the link is in the description of this video and all my other videos. And then Pear also released exciting news. They're starting a new chat group for all drivers. It's not going to be filtered. You can vent, you can say whatever it is on your mind. That was in a community post today on my channel as well. So if you want to sign up for that, you can go to the community post and be a part of the para community for drivers. So that's exciting as well. So those are kind of all this fun, exciting things that are going on. So I technically have 4-ish topics, but they're all related. I'm going to try to get through each one of them. So, and one of them, I just released a video literally right before I got on tonight's live. So I'll be talking somewhat about it, but also go check out the video I just released a little while ago. So Doordash. They have been literally frustrating the you know what out of me. I have to tell you. So is anybody else getting frustrated with all their little teeny tiny updates that some of them you blink and you might miss, or you might not even like see that it's happening until like a couple of days later, or you're like, what is that? And one happened again last night. And it happened several times throughout my night shift last night. I'm like, another freaking update. Are you kidding me? You know, Sarah, I am always frustrated, but with the Doordash updates. But so the first one was probably about 2 weeks, maybe about 3 weeks now. Some of you guys have already had this in your market. I know for me, in my market, it got rolled out along with several other markets. It is and it is the 3 code for McDonald's. I think I put out a video about 2 weeks ago about it, but that was like kind of like the series that kind of started all these minor updates. So if you guys don't have it in your market, leave it in the chat. If you just got it, leave it in the chat as well. Or if you had it for a while, leave it in your chat. So, you know, I don't mind it. I actually think that this isn't a bad update to the app. This is actually one of the positive ones that they've done. Does it help drivers? No. Does it help Doordash and McDonald's? Yes. It's supposed to prevent theft. At least that's what I'm assuming it's supposed to do. But if you just memorize the last 3 digits of the number on your phone, you can, there's ways around it. That's the only thing I'm going to say. So I don't know how effective it is. The QR code was being tested in my market like during the winter time, and I actually really like that because you really can't fudge a QR code. You either have to scan it or not scan it to verify you're the driver that's picking up. Matthew, you can actually, if you have an iPhone, for some reason, it does not take you to that page. You can do it on your desktop. It'll say join right up on like the top corner next to kind of my profile, and you can join there. But anyway, so going back to the McDonald's code. So, you know, it's easy to bypass. I wish it was a QR code. I think, you know, I think they're a little bit more reliable as far as the theft part of it. But this is the thing. So I had a problem with the code the other week, and my Wi-Fi and my McDonald's was down. So it's fine. They actually they know me. I always say I'm the mayor of my McDonald's because every single person knows me by name. And it's the biggest joke that it's like cheers when I walk in and they're like, Norm, it's Kim. Anyway, they they looked at my phone and they made the order based off of my phone because nothing was working on their end. The problem is because our Wi-Fi was down, it didn't generate any driver codes. So I'm like, darn, I'm going to have to call support. And I don't know about you guys, but man, I avoid calling support as much as humanly possible. And I'm like, I really don't want to call support. I was like a toddler throwing a temper tantrum. I don't want to call support. I don't want to call support, but I don't know how else to move on because I'm not like, yeah. So anyway, I had to call support and they just bypassed the step for me and then I was able to move on. But it was a little frustrating, I have to tell. So there are some trials and tribulations of doing that app if something goes down or something goes wrong in your area. So the next one is, it's funny. When I saw this, I'm not gonna lie, I just shook my head and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I felt like Doordash was Captain Obvious on this one. And I, Doordash. I was logging on to Doordash and it was during my morning shift when I had just started and the map was gray. So I logged on and this was the message that was on my screen. Many dashers online expect wait times. Really? I couldn't figure that out by the gray map I just logged into. Better yet, I'm not getting any orders. I kind of figured there's many dashers online. So this is my other thing with this is, why are you allowing so many drivers on at the same time? Granted, I know there's influx and is it deflux? Influx and deflux, is that what it is? Of business in DoorDash world, and I get it. And man, why are you allowing so many drivers on at the same time? Granted, they probably couldn't account for me as a top dasher because I wasn't scheduled. I just dash now. And there could be other drivers on that are top dashers in my area. Who knows? But it just made, like, I had so many sarcastic remarks when I saw this, and you guys can leave it in the chat. Has this come to your area yet? I know I saw one of you guys say that it's not in your area yet, so leave it in the chat. Have you guys seen this update yet? And what are your thoughts on it? Is it like Captain Obvious? Is it like really Doordash? Like I don't understand. And was this update really necessary? In my opinion, it really wasn't that necessary. Like and when I go through a lot more of these updates, because I have 2 more after this one, the biggest question I have is, these are the updates you can come up with. I can think of 5 major updates to the Doordash app that can be updated besides this. I don't need Doordash to tell me that there are many drivers in my area and I'm going to be waiting for orders. I just think it's very unnecessary. So as these go on, I get more frustrated with these app updates. So the second one, and I know many of you guys, because you left a whole bunch of comments on this coming to your area. Photo is tilted. Did you guys get this week? The first night it rolled out. So there's kind of a backstory to the picture that I'm actually showing you. And this is my picture. I am the one who took this. I was working and this popped up. It was actually supposed to be a leave at door. And the guy was there waiting for me in the driveway. So it turned into a hand it to me. I know this picture is small and you can't see it, but there is like very teeny tiny all the way down in the back. There is a guy walking with his order into his house. And I specifically wanted to get a picture of the house and the customer with my order. So Doordash knew I was dropping off, and then my photo was tilted. So the guy had already walked in. I had to retake the photo, and the new photo wasn't tilted. Thank you, Doordash. And I got this picture. So that was first thing. So then the next one, granted, this next one was my fault. It's been humid and hot here in New Jersey. It's been honestly absolutely gross. And if you live in a humid area, if you're in the air conditioning of your car and you go outside, the lens fogs on your camera of your phone, which happens to me a lot. And I always forget to clean the lens before I take a picture. So this one was on me, but Doordash does say my photo is blurry to retake it. I don't have a screenshot of this one. I think it was over the weekend. I think it was Saturday or Sunday night. I had on the flash that Doordash has. It was nighttime, and they still said it was too dark and to retake the picture. I'm like, well, if your flash isn't working, then I don't know how to make the picture lighter. Yeah, what the heck is this? I can't tell you how many pictures I've taken this week where it has come up that my photo is tilted, and it has been absolutely perfectly straight. So I guess reading from all of you guys, some of you have seen this, some of you have not, but man, it has been crazy with this update. It is literally... So you can, Bud Soda, upload it from the gallery, but I tried that the other day, and my photo, they still said my photo was tilted. So just be careful. It was still saying it was tilted. So my sarcastic remark to this is, does Doordash expect us to be professional photographers? Option number A, good minds think alike. So option number A, and I said, these customers are probably getting a really good laugh out of all of us drivers taking several pictures of their house, and they probably think we're creepers delivering these foods because we have to take pictures several times to get a picture. I'm like, great. We're all going to be on TikTok sometime soon with like reading the caption on the Daily Dot saying, driver is scoping my area. Driver is attempting to steal from my house. Like I can just imagine like all of these titles on all these people from their video camera doorbells with all their captions of their drivers saying that they're doing something shady when only thing we're trying to do is take a straight picture that Doordash tells us our pictures are tilted. This one, for me, really takes the cake. I've been really frustrated with this one this week. So, yeah. So that one was that one. And then last night, we got one more update. And you guys, and this is the video I just released right before this live stream. And you're going to have to tell me if you guys saw this. This happened last night. I did not work today. Today is my day off. So I did not even take one order today. I was kind of proud of myself. I literally took the day off. So last night I was delivering, and at first I thought it was a glitch because this is what popped up on my screen. And it says, you're almost at the drop-off location. You might be at the wrong house number. So it made me second guess myself. So I backed out of this. I looked at the Doordash map, and I'm like, nope, it says I'm right in front of the house. I looked at GPS. GPS said I was at the right location. So I'm like, yeah, maybe this is just one of those like Doordash things that, the app is just glitching. I feel like that's like our go-to with anything like DoorDash, like that is like wacky, and DoorDash must be glitching again. So I didn't think anything of it. If you hit got it, it tells you like the same screen pops up again. So it's weird. And then I hit I'm at the right address, and then it prompted me, okay, so someone else had this yesterday too. I'm not the only one. Okay. So, so I hit I'm at the right address, and then I got through the order. So I'm like, okay, must be just DoorDash being DoorDash. So then two orders later, I was doing a drop-off, and I was at a drop-off where there's no service. How many of you have literally gone to an area, gone to a house, and there is never service, and then you have to like drive either down the block or sometimes like a mile away, and then boom, you can just close out the order? Well, that's what happened with this delivery. You can actually see on this map, see where this map is? It actually shows that little end line right there, not the circle, the end line. That's where I was. I was literally 3 houses away. And then this one says, are you at the right location? You seem to be far away from the customer. I'm like, what the heck? So then you hit got it, and it prompts you through the whole entire thing again. Or you can, I forget what the last one says. I don't have my glasses on. The last one says, it's something else. I'm like, oh. So I didn't even know what to do. I'm like, what do I do? Normally you just upload a picture. You take a picture of the person's house while you're there. You drive a couple of houses away or even a block away. You upload the picture and you're on your merry little way. So it took me several tries to figure out what to do. I finally hit, I believe it's something else, or it was one of them. I was so frustrated because I couldn't figure out how to close out this order. Finally, I got to a screen, and I apologize. I did not take a screenshot because I was so frustrated. I just wanted to get this order closed. And then there's now like a drop-down menu that you have to choose why you're not at this person's location and not delivering it at the location. So I forget which one I chose, but I think it was like service issues or Wi-Fi issues, something to that effect. And then finally it let me proceed, and then I uploaded the photo I took at the customer's house. So that was the second time that it popped up. And then the last time, my very last delivery of the night, I got the original message I received the first time around. So I'm like, oh my word. Can you imagine having to do this? Yeah, it does allow you to do it, but why is this prompting you at almost every single order? Like, I understand if DoorDash has the GPS wrong, like how many times, you can all raise your hands, like how many times has GPS gotten like your location wrong? Like that's happened to me a couple of times. Like I get that. What happens if your GPS sends you to the wrong place? That has happened to me many times as well. So I get the check and balance, but if you're standing right in front of the house that DoorDash is telling you you're right in front of the customer's house, it's on the DoorDash map, it is on the GPS map, you are at the right location. Why? Why? Like, I feel like it's meant to frustrate drivers. It is so frustrating. So I'm like, how many more after this? I'm like, how many more of these updates is Doordash going to do? Like, that is just my only thought. Like, I feel like every single time, and I feel bad because I feel like every single one of my, not every single one, that's being very dramatic. I'm not going to be dramatic, but I feel like a lot of my videos lately have been another Doordash update, another Doordash update. But if I don't inform you of what's happening, you might not know until you go out for your next shift. And hey, it might not be in your area, but it might roll out a couple months later, because we all know that Doordash doesn't roll out the same programs to the entire United States at the same time. So those are the updates that I have seen in these past couple of weeks. Yeah, it's just, I don't know about you, but I was getting, like, last night was like, I feel like my frustrating boiling point with Doordash with their updates, because I'm like, another one. And this is another thing is, I forget where I was going. My mind just went completely blank. I had a thought in my head and then just went poof, right out. I just think that they can just be spending so much more time. This is what I wanted to say. I think Doordash can be spending so much more time on things that can help drivers and could be a tool of helping make more money. I just think that none of these updates have done anything for the drivers, at least in my opinion. I think it's, I don't know about you, but like, it doesn't make me more money. It adds more steps. A lot of these add more steps to my day, more steps to the process, where, to me, Uber Eats is the easiest app out of every one of these apps to use. At least in my opinion. They're not busy in my area, but they're the easiest to use. Doordash, yeah, they're okay. You get through the process and you move on. Grubhub, to me, is the worst as far as steps are concerned, getting all of these the orders delivered. So I'm like, is Doordash becoming like Grubhub with like all these new steps? God, I hope not. So those are the new updates that I've seen in the past couple weeks. Have you guys seen anything new in your area that I have not mentioned? Yeah, Grubhub, 10 steps. I never counted how many steps there were. I just know that there's a lot. But if you think about it, so now you add on at delivery photography taking. And if not, you can, you have to keep retaking pictures. So that's another step. If you get this on top of your picture tilted, you now have to figure out how to bypass to make sure you're at the right location. So another step. So now we're adding 2, 3 more steps onto our process. I don't know. I just don't, I don't understand it. Yeah. I don't understand it. Anyway, so let's get to, those are just, those are the 4 updates that I had to talk to you guys about today, just so everybody knows. If you didn't see this, it might be coming down the pike at some point, even though I feel like my area is like usually the last to get. Maybe that's it. Maybe my area is the first to get all the small crap, and maybe the bigger things in Doordash's lives, like I still don't have Earn by Time. Maybe they're like, New Jersey, they don't need it. Look at it at some point. But you turned on Spark for the first time in a year, and I have done 2 orders this week. Look at you, Josh. I have been so busy with DoorDash, to be honest with you. I do still do Spark every, maybe once every other week if there is an order. I usually turn on Spark in the morning just to see if they ping me with anything. If they do, I'll do it. If they don't, I just kind of move on with my day. I don't know. Hey, Bobby, how are you? DoorDash always got dumb nonsense with them. I agree. It's a big reason why I protest them the last year. I think that's a consensus of a lot of Dashers that are out there, but what is your favorite DoorDash update, really? Did I not give it away? I'm not happy with any of these. I'm just kidding. If I had to choose between the 4, I guess it would be the McDonald's one, just because I hate to hear about theft of any drivers. So if it helps DoorDash prevent drivers from stealing or anything like that, I'll do it. I've learned to memorize the last 3 codes when I tell it to the McDonald's associate, so that way it makes my life a little bit more easier. But I don't know. It's a good question. Sorry, I just lost the question. Will DoorDash upgrade our photos in the future? It's a very good question. Like A, B, C, D, F, you fail. You get an F, try again. But maybe, maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is their way of saying, as a Dasher, we fail. I feel like also with a lot of these updates, I feel like they think drivers are complete idiots. Like, we're not idiots. I get if you're new to DoorDash and you're really trying to learn the app, and like some of these might help Dashers that are new, but for experienced drivers out there, like, I feel like they're treating us like we're 5-year-olds and they think we're idiots. We're not idiots. Thomas, speaking of this, Spark has bots now. So I don't know. This was like 2 weeks ago. Walmart Spark had a protest going on. I forget what state. Was it Michigan? Yeah, I forget what state it was. So forgive me, because it's been probably about 2 or 3 weeks. But a whole bunch of Spark drivers did a protest and was stopping doing Spark in that one location or that one city, town, because of bots coming in and taking their area. And Walmart Spark's response, and I was surprised by this. So, like, we're aware of the issue and we're working on it. So they're aware that bots exist on their platform and they're working on it. Like, it almost seems like there wasn't any resolution anytime soon, but there was a big article about Spark drivers protesting, and it's almost like Spark just admitted, yep, they're bots. But so bots are a huge problem. You've been hearing tons of it. Yeah, it's been a huge issue lately. I don't even see in my area shop and delivers anymore. Like, they don't even. I can't tell you the last time I saw a shop and deliver in my area. But anyway. What are the secrets to making more money? Grow a money tree in your backyard. I'm just kidding. The secrets. I feel like that's a big question. What are the secrets of a long life? I can tell you what I feel like I'm pretty transparent with you guys. I mean, mine's pretty easy. I got on the large order program. That's a lot of where majority of my success comes from. I just utilize DoorDash programs that help me in my market. I am very fortunate that I am in a really good DoorDash market. So between the large order program, maintaining a high acceptance rate to become a top Dasher, also the diamond program, between like all of those combined really makes a good combination for me making money in my own area. Brian, I know you said you're not a multi-apper. If do whatever you do to be successful. I recommend multi-apping just in those times where if DoorDash isn't doing for you, you have an app to turn on, whether it's Uber Eats or Grubhub or even Spark or Ship, like always having the cash flow coming, and you're always constant. I always talk about being constant motion, and that's what I personally do. I am not afraid of taking $4 orders, $5 orders. And I think sometimes you guys think I'm crazy, but during those slow times, they can really add up when you can be like when you're sitting and making no money. I would be rather making some money than no money. And if I do that several times through slow times, like that has what really has helped me even gain more money on my day. So anyway, those are my keys to my success. And that's another thing, you really have to really know what works, like trial by error. So I know, Brian, you're also a big DoorDash person. And I know you're in New Jersey, so I don't know your area well enough to tell you this or not to tell you this. But if you get more apps and you experiment, your area might be better in Uber Eats. Your area might be better in Instacart. It just really depends on your area and what's dominant in your own area. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Hey, Delivering with Carrie, how are you? That's great. I can't say the same for me. Uber Eats has been really good in my area. Easy Pay, Shop and Pays, but I got tipped. Sorry, that really stings when that happens. That's the worst. Like, I think that's the worst part about Uber Eats. The strange thing with Uber Eats is, man, it is rough in my area. And normally in the summertime, and I always bragged about this until like the summer. Like I always said, like the people come to the Jersey Shore and they bring Uber Eats with them, and that's not the case this summer. So I know, Josh, you asked me in the beginning of the summer, has Uber Eats picked up in this summer? I can honestly say no, it hasn't. Not at all. I don't know what's going on with Uber Eats. So I don't know. Oh, Christopher, 110. I was complaining about 91 this week. 18 days, 110. Oh, I was complaining about 91. You can kind of keep that over in Arizona. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. Man. Anybody else have been like having ridiculous heat? Oh, thank you. I much appreciate that, Thomas. You're one of the hardest working real drivers in the community. Oh, thank you. I always say, and that's what I started my channel on, I am still working 40, 45 hours a week on top of everything else. So I'm still going out there taking orders every single day. My schedule might be all out of whack, and it might be kind of all over the place just based off of everything I have going on between YouTube and delivering and mom life, especially during the summer. So it's a little out of whack for a little while, but I'm still driving. I'm still driving 40, sometimes 50 hours a week, depending on how much free time I have. But you know what? That's the best part, in my opinion, of what we do. Like, it doesn't matter if I work at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock, even though I'm always in bed by that time. But it doesn't matter what hours of work. I can go out at 6 o'clock in the morning and just get in 2 hours even before like my daughter, wakes up. Like, there's just so many different variations as a driver that you can do to make it work for you. At least it works for me, which is why I do what I do. So, still driving every single day, still full-time I always say I feel like 4 full-time jobs. I have gig work as a full-time job. I have YouTube as a full-time job. I have my husband as a full-time job and my daughter as a full-time job. Is that 4? Or should I lump them into one? But it's, it's the balance. Finding the balance, I think, is, yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true, Steve. You were up until midnight or later. Yeah. Yeah. I am up until usually 12, 1 o'clock's usually my cutoff. If I don't have everything done by 1 o'clock, I feel like I'm up at 6 anyway. And I just continue work. So at least I get 5 hours of sleep. But yeah. So everybody always asks me, when do I sleep? I don't. No, I'm just kidding. I usually sleep for like 4 or 5, if I'm lucky, 6 hours a night. Like tonight's actually a good night usually Tuesday nights are like the best night for me. I call it like date night with my husband because he's home. And right after this live stream, I get off, and tonight we're going to watch a Christmas movie just because it's Christmas in July and that's what I love to do. So yeah, Tuesday nights are usually my best night for getting my relaxed time. And plus I don't work on Tuesdays, which makes it even better. So, Carrie, Sundays are like my favorite day to work. And it's funny because when I worked in retail, I hated working Sundays. I guess because growing up, like my parents always instilled in us as kids, like Sunday is family day. Sunday is relaxed day. You don't do anything on Sunday. So when granted, retail was the profession I chose, but I hated working Sundays. And now I love working Sundays because I feel like there's no traffic. Usually restaurants are on time. I feel like it's the easiest day to work. And not only that, but it works well with my family to the point where I can kind of come in and come out, come in and come out and work the hours that I can work around stuff that's happening with my family. So I definitely love working Sundays. But okay, I'm putting the tree up before Steve. If you put up the Christmas tree for Denver, I would laugh hysterically at you. I think Max would think you're crazy, but I think it would be hilarious. So anyway, guys, that is really all I have for you guys tonight, unless you guys get in the questions. If you want me to answer any questions, I can try to do it real quick before we leave tonight. Don't forget, next Tuesday is my giveaway for my subscribers and also for my members. So make sure that you are back here next Tuesday. You have to be present and subscribed and or a member in order to participate in the giveaway. I'm excited about it. I might even bring out my Santa hat. Maybe. I don't know. I have to find where I put it. But maybe I'll even break out the Santa hat. I don't know. We'll see. So don't forget about that next Tuesday. So where am I at for the rest of the week? So tomorrow night is Money Hungry on the Rideshare Guy. So don't forget to come and support Zach and I for a fun-filled night. We just went over our topic list. It's going to be a really good show tomorrow night, so you're not going to want to miss that. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So don't forget to join us tomorrow night. So that's exciting. Thursdays, I am with Steve, Rideshare Rodeo, with the Rodeo Roundtable, with Gary from Middleton Technology, Hannibal is Hungry, and John Dash Theory TV. All those fine gentlemen. So that is always a fun time, and that's 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Did I get that right? Hopefully I got that right. I always remember my time. I never remember what Pacific is. But that's 9 p.m. on Steve's channel, Rideshare Rodeo. And then Friday, my video comes out for the Rideshare Guy. So if you're looking for more content, you can check out my videos on Fridays on the Rideshare Guy as well. So that's kind of where I'm at. And then the weekends, I go out and work. Gig life. So that's where I'm at this week. So hopefully you come and join me. if you're going to Colorado, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to be there. I'm just really super excited to be a part of the Para Rodeo Town Hall. I think it's going to be an amazing event. Like I said, you will get exclusives here on this channel so you can actually see what's happening. I won't make promises of vlogging every day. I'll try, but even if it's a short video to kind of show you guys what's been going on so you guys get a true account for what's really happening. So anyway, that is it. That is all I have tonight for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Make sure that that bell is turned on so you know when all my latest videos come out. Before everybody leaves tonight, please don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're driving, stay safe and healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Be back here for the contest. Bye, everyone.
You